So, great question. My dog has no issues in the crate when we're at home, sleeps in the crate, no whining, no barking. But when we go to the lake or spend nights anywhere else and she's in the crate, she whines. So, yeah, if you're using e-collar, then that would be an appropriate time to leave the e-collar on overnight, where we normally would not suggest overnight e-collar. That I would, and I would just, you can either give a no and then give e-collar, or just go straight e-collar anytime there's whining. If you're not using e-collar, then you can use a bonk. Okay, and I've got some, check out our videos on the bonk. Some are posted now, some are going to be going up soon, where I kind of explain it a little bit more and show some examples, some before and afters, and actually show me doing it for crate anxiety and barking and whining and things like that in the crate. But the bonk is basically a rolled up towel with like rubber bands around it so that it stays together. Or if it's in the crate, I'll sometimes use a roll of paper towels. Because you're only going to get so many throws with a towel before it starts to come unraveled and you have to re-roll it. Paper towels, just grab another roll. Use the one that started to come apart after you throw it a few times. And basically you're just going to say no. You're going to mark that behavior with good timing with the no while they're doing it, and then you're going to get your bonk and you're just going to throw it at the crate. So there's a few reasons why this is effective, which I go into more detail in my bonk videos. But ultimately, it really quickly gets the dogs out of whatever state of mind that they are in, and gives them a reset. So it's really effective. We've used it for a number of dogs with crate anxiety, and seen results in as little as 2 to 5 bonks a lot of times. Sometimes right after another, sometimes over the course of like 2 days. And it usually takes the anxiety. They go from pacing, pawing at the crate, whining, barking, to laying down and just being chill in the crate. It's really amazing. Just throwing a towel at their crate a couple times can get them to chill out that way. But I would suggest trying that. And one reason why you might have this different behavior in different places, just like with kids, you might have kids that always go to bed fine at home, never have any issues, never whine, never cry, never come out of the room and ask for things. But then you go into a new setting, into any other location, be it grandma's house or your great aunt that lives on a farm or whatever. You go to this new place and they want to test the rules. They want to see, can they do new things, get away with things? Are the rules more flexible here? Can I have dessert in bed? Like, can I take this bag of goldfish and take them into the room and eat them throughout the night? Can I keep the light on? Like, all these questions come up. So they're going to just try, they're going to test. So sometimes when our dogs are acting this way, they're just testing. Other times maybe they are a little bit anxious because it's just stressful being in a new environment. Whatever the case is, just using e-collar corrections or bonk is typically the first thing that I would try, because when we have new dogs that come here, we'll oftentimes let them cry it out, because that sometimes is effective. Well, it's effective for a lot of dogs, but the thing with that is it may take 2 days. So if you're just on a weekend trip, you probably don't want your whole weekend trip ruined by letting your dog cry it out, and then by the time they're comfortable in the crate, you're leaving. So I would use e-collar or bonk.